from Fanny's Diary. We are on November the 8th, 1942. Today I had some laundry to do and then it started to rain. Marion stayed home from school because she was not feeling very well.
So Larry gave me $7 as a little donation. So what can I do with $7 from Larry? Well, today we are going to have a prepping series. We're going to go to the Dollar Tree and see what can we buy for prepping for $7. So stay tuned. Everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. I bet you're wondering by the title, what am I working on today? A subscriber of mine gave me $7 in the mail. I had no idea I was getting it. And I thought, well, I'll just use it for my Thrifty Thursday. But then I started thinking, how better can I use $7? And how can I show everyone for $7 how you can create so much abundance? Let's face it, $7 doesn't buy you a whole lot, does it? But I bet you are going to be surprised and amazed at what I did with my $7 and how the Dollar Tree helped me provide a pantry that will last me most of the winter. Now that seems a little extreme, I bet you'd say. $7? The Dollar Tree? Come on, I want to see this challenge. I want to thank Larry, his name is Larry, for giving me my $7. Because with that $7, I bought all of this. And not only is this food items to put on your shelf, this is going to give me many, many, many meals. So I want to share with you how you can take a small amount of money and you can stretch it this far. I don't know a lot about things, but I do know one thing. I know how to stretch my money, and I know how the Dollar Tree can help me. So I spent $6.36. I had $7. I got black beans, kidney beans, diced tomatoes, and some garlic salt. What am I going to do with this, you're asking? Well, let me pan my camera and I'll show you what I'm going to work on today. Now remember, this is $6.36. So what in the world can we create with this? First thing we're going to do is we're going to rinse all of our beans. So we want to rinse them and make sure there's no stones in them or any of them that aren't good. So we're going to go ahead and rinse our beans. And then we are going to can them. And this is the easiest pressure canning recipe you will ever find. And let's get started. So I have a video on this before, but I'm going to share it with you again. So what we do is we take 1/2 cup of our beans that are washed, but they are raw. And we're going to put them in each quart jar. Now, for those of you who are technically interested, this is not USDA approved. I learned this technique by Starry Hilder, and I have been canning beans this way now for many years, and they get out perfect. So as you see, my $7 is going really far, and all we did is our black beans. Are washed. I do all of that ahead of time. Look how many beans I'm getting in here. Now if you were going to do it in quarts, if you have a large family, of course then it's 1 cup. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take my 1 pack of kidney beans. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to wash them and then we'll put them in our jars. 17 pints of beans that all came from the Dollar Tree. This is all under my $7 that Larry gave me. So I'm going to go ahead. Now I have my own tomatoes. I have canned, but for the demonstration of this video I bought one to show that this can all go under my $7. I'm going to take a spoonful of tomatoes and put in each jar. This is going to give a little more flavor to our beans. So we go ahead and we're just going to put a spoonful in each one. You have to sometimes think outside the box. And although the Dollar Tree has very unhealthy food, and you have to be really careful, you can really find some bargains at the Dollar Tree. And these 2 cans are going to be just perfect. On my side, I have 5 of the pinto beans. These were beans that I had previously, and I did not buy them with that $7. So I'm keeping them to the side because I really want to show you mainly this, because this was all under my money budget. So we're going to peppers I had left over from a cheap meal Monday. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to cut up some of these peppers and put in with these beans. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up some peppers. We're going to put that on top, and then I'll show you what we work on next. So I filled each jar right below the rim. And I'm just going to finish up these last couple jars. Then we're going to wipe our rims, and we're going to put our lids on and our screw bands. We're going to put them in our pressure canner, and we're going to can them for 75 minutes. I'm using my Presto canner today. And there you go. $7 for all of those minus these 5. $7 for all of those. Now, I don't think there's any way you could stretch your $7 further than what I stretched it today. So, I'll share with you when we're totally finished. I put some red peppers in the jars as well, just to give a little more flavor. And we'll get back to you in a little while. So here you are, all of my beans that came from a $7 gift from the Dollar Tree. So I have the red beans, the kidney beans, I have many meals that will last me all winter long, and I have it in my out porch canning room. This room you don't see a whole lot. It's always so dark in here, so it's kind of hard to film it. But here it is, and this is my favorite room of my house. Believe it or not, it's just really hard to film out here. So, I want to thank again Larry for giving me that $7, and I hope you are pleased with how I stretched that food money, and thank you guys so much for watching. So I'm just showing you a little bit what everything looks like. Here's my lemon verbena that's drying on the racks that I harvested last week that you've seen. So it's ready to strip off the leaves and store it. And as you all know, I love collecting baskets. And all of these baskets were free. I found them along the road, or I found them at the thrift store that were free. Sometimes the thrift store puts out boxes of things that they have for free. So there's my room. I love my room. I wish my whole house looked this old-fashioned. There you go, everyone. It's my $7. And that is a Thrifty Thursday. Now maybe next week I can find something at the thrift store. I sure hope so. It's been a little while since I found something great. See you tomorrow.
Things that they will tell you about deer in this book. So we have this book right here.
Wow. You got that at the thrift store.
The thrift store. And then we have this one, is the same one at the State Game Land. We have a book about turkeys.
Wow.
A little bit about turkeys. And then we have another one about turkeys that will tell you about it. It's a State Game Land one too. It will tell you about turkeys too. And now we have one about some birds. It's still the Pennsylvania State Game Land ones. I'll tell you a little bit about it too.
So why don't you go ahead and line them up, and then we'll see what all you got.